Hey, what's up guys? This is Saturday video. This is going to be a Amorphage deck profile, as you guys saw. There's no tournament today at my locals, unfortunately, but I did get to test this. I tested it against the new Felground support, Ritual Beast, and Cosmos. I got completely destroyed the first time that I played the new Felground deck with this, and then the second time that I played against it after I played a few other decks, I completely wrecked on it. Yeah. And then Ritual Beast I beat 2-1, and then Cosmos I completely got destroyed against him. So yeah. Amorphage Goliath. He's basically your Micro Cosmos for the deck, which can really help out a lot in certain matchups. And then his monster effect is that neither player can special summon monsters from their extra deck except for Morphage, which is very quite good. And then Morphage Greed. This guy is basically your Genzo for the deck, where neither player can activate trap cards except for Morphage traps, which really helps out a lot. And then he is basically your spell canceller for the deck, where neither player can activate spells except for Morphage spells. Yeah. And then Morphage Wrath is basically your massive restrict, where neither player can tribute some monsters except for Morphage. And then Morphage Pride is basically your ring of defense, where if you were to take effect damage, it prevents it. Yeah. And then 3 Amorphage Envy. Basically, your opponent or neither player can activate effects that would be chain 2 or higher, which really helps out a lot. In case if they try you MST like a card of theirs and they try to bribe, they can't, because that would be chain 2. Yeah. And then 2 Gluttony. He's basically your Vanity Fiend for the deck, where your opponent cannot activate cards or effects at all, which really helps out a lot. It helps out against the Felground deck, Ritual Beast, and a whole bunch of other stuff, yeah. And then Amorphage Sloth. This is basically your Thunder King Ryo for the deck, or Mistake, where your opponent cannot add any cards to their hand except for drawing them, which really helps out a lot too. Yeah. That's basically it for all the Morphage stuff. Now for the other stuff is 3 Fossil Dyna. Very good. It helps stun your opponent a lot more and helps get rid of big boards. Yeah. And 3 Scapegoat. Very good, because it produces tokens, which then you can tribute for the Pendulum monster's effects during the semi-phase. You either destroy the Pendulum monster, or you can tribute a monster instead, which is very quite useful. And then Electromagnetic Turtle can also be very useful as well. You can tribute it, and then if your opponent tries to go for a game, you can just Electromagnetic Turtle and then kind of go off next turn. Yeah. That's basically it for the monsters. A lot of monsters, but it's very quite good. And then Amorphage Infection. This is basically your searcher for the deck, where you can search for itself or another Amorphage card, and then each Amorphage monster gains 100 attack for each Amorphage card on the field. So it's basically like a Dynamis charge for the deck, where it gains attack. So it's very quite good. And then 2 Amorphage Persona. I'm not running the Ritual build with the Ritual monster. I tested it and I never drew into it, and I just ran 1 copy because I didn't really want to dead draw it too much. So yeah, I just cut it and I just replaced it with something else. So yeah, but Amorphage Persona, basically all Amorphage monsters gain 300 attack, which can be very helpful in some ways. So yeah, 1 day piece, so that way you're not getting OTK'd and you get an extra draw. So yeah, and that's basically it for the spells. Now for the traps. Amorphage Lysis. Basically, this is basically your Dynamis Plesios for the deck, or it loses your opponent's monster loses attack equal to the number of Amorphage cards that you have on the field, and if you have 3 of these on the field, they lose triple the amount. So it's very quite good, and I actually won a game because of this card against a Ritual Beast player, because he attacked with Pilio, the Ritual Beast of Pilio, and I flipped 1, chain 1, chain 2, I flipped a second one, and then I just won the duel because he was down 1400 attack, and he activated a Pilio's effect, which he was up at 23, so he went down to 800 attack. So yeah. And then for the last trap card, Compulse. Because Compulse is always useful in some ways. So, but yeah, that's basically it for the deck. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you later.